Let's get started.
Now let's get it all in perspective. We did it like that, and now we do it like this.
Do not attempt to adjust your dial. I'm transmitting live. Yo,
Let's get down to business.
Now let's get it all in perspective. We did it like that, and now we do it like this.
All right.
for the underground world, every street and borough.
You may learn something.
Post Joe.
You should do movies, Corey. You should do fucking. You should
Do
do
I need
voice
to press
stuff.
that?
I pressed it. That's that little red light, son.
Welcome back.
We only
As
had,
always,
we only had one, huh?
we kick off the Post Joe traditionally by mentioning the new Patreons. This week we only have one, but it's a Patreon all the same. And thank you to all the existing Patreons. Welcome aboard, William Maines. Came in of Brian Callen.
Thank you so much. You get all the love this week.
Get
My
a
man.
Main line of love from the three boys.
Way to go. Thank you so much.
All right, well, that's a post, Joe.
Yeah.
Thank you
let's
guys for
get the
tuning in.
fuck out of
Wrap
here.
it up. I forget which one it was. He mentioned Darren Brown.
Oh, it was in
I think it was in the.
it was in the last one. It was in the breathing one, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
it was not the breathing one. It was either Hannibal or.
No, I'm
Alan
almost
Lebowitz.
positive it was the breathing one. Because he was talking about, oh, maybe it was Levenowitz.
I think it was Lev Venowitz.
Yeah.
It's about people healing. It was sort of tapped into religious. 'Cause
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
challenging. And Joe talked like he was a expert on Darren Brown, and I thought. the
Yeah, it was
word
like you didn't
push
even
might
watch
count
the
as
push, you motherfucker.
And yeah, we're back to.
There's
and
a
here we are.
There's a whole podcast about it right now called Guru.
About Joe not watching Darren Brown the push, even though I had him on.
Exactamundo.
Well, that's a podcast worth listening to.
Yeah, it's mine.
I don't care for your mocking tone, frankly. No, it's about I don't know, some fake guru makes people kill themselves or something. I don't know. I've just started listening to it.
Sounds like a shit guru.
Sounds like Darren Brown.
Yeah, I don't think they're good.
Sounds like Darren Brown.
Yeah,
So
I got
obviously,
nothing.
it's Kamar. This is Kamar.
we dropped the bombshell on you last week about Kanye. Now it's come out. Kanye's dropping an album. Most sources I've heard don't think there's anything to it, and it's just a publicity stunt. So he may have been a little hook, line, and sinker caught fish.
I mean, why were you like thinking he was going to be the saving grace of the world?
Hold on.
No, I actually
on.
thought he might run for president.
Okay.
Did you just say we were caught fish?
Catfished, whatever. I don't know the terms the kids use these days.
I like that I was caught fish.
We were, not you.
Sorry.
That is something Joey Diaz would say for sure.
I like that.
And then
I like that, Kamar.
they got caught fished
Yeah, that's great.
But he would have got a respect for it.
because it makes sense because you're a fish who's getting caught, you know?
I mean, Kamar, listen, Kanye's bipolar. You never fucking know. Maybe next week he's like, no, I am running.
No, I mean, when we brought up, I said it could be trolling, but I think it's a publicity stunt. And most people
Maybe
think
he
so
was
too.
just trying to test out the waters, see what the response was going to be like. That would be a good gauge for 2024.
It's just like last year when he launched an album, he supported Trump. He knows how to make noise and push buttons. That's what he
Listen,
does.
why did Elon get involved? Like, they obviously had a conversation.
According to you, Elon's up to no good. So
Well, again, he wouldn't support Kanye if there wasn't some gain for him.
he would if it was just a big razz. He would.
You
Yeah, I'll
think?
be in on that, Kanye. I'll pretend to support you.
If Tesla stock went up, why wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
So Kanye's probably a nothing burger.
Right,
The
it's-
big story this weekend, though, was the Wayfair scandal.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy, right?
Yeah, you aware of that?
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I
we
told him
were
last
talking about
night.
it last night.
But this is the crazy part to me, Kamar, is that you're even talking about it right now. I thought it was like, because I follow a lot of, unmainstream conspiracy
Oh, fuck. I was hoping you were going to go a different wording there,
things,
but okay.
You know what I mean? So I got this story, obviously, because I thought it was bullshit, because I get a lot of bullshit stories. And then Mary started talking about it last night, and I was like, whoa, hold the phone. Like, this actually hit.
Oh, Twitter.
Is that what happened? I don't know.
Well, that's
love
where
that-
it got to. I learned about it. Someone posted on our Reddit before people started talking about it.
Really?
Breaking
Interesting.
news.
Yeah. It's so weird. I mean, so is it real? Or is this a Tom Hanks thing?
I think Tom Hanks might be on Rogan.
What?
He just put out a new movie. He's on the tour.
There's no way.
It could be
he's gonna
possible.
on
It
Rogan,
could be
no.
possible.
If he goes on Rogan, we have a huge problem.
We have a huge
A
problem.
huge problem.
I think Chet Hanks is more likely to go on Rogan than
Chet Hanks, his son?
yeah,
The
That kid's
Rastafarian.
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's more likely to go on Joe Rogan than
According to Brian Callen, he's a really nice guy.
Chet or Colin?
Chet.
I bet Colin's a right piece of shit. No kidding.
In any event, it's weird. Wayfair is selling closets for $10,000 that happen to be the same name as missing people.
Okay. So just in all fairness, okay, I'm with you. I think it's probably pedophile ring because that's where my head goes right away. My wife made a good point. She said, look, Wayfair sells a lot. They have a lot of SKUs. So chances of them selling, they name their things after people. Of course, there's going to be
Overlap
overlap
with missing people.
with missing people. The fact that they're $10,000, that could be somebody doctoring that. That could be a typo. That could be like last night. Look, Matt and I were watching a fighter, and it said she had 100 win, 1 loss record, and we are like, that can't be
Yeah,
right.
I immediately was like,
And then-
Simon, are you seeing this?
2 minutes later, it's back to 10-1. So shit happens, you know.
Oh, it's just a glitch on the site.
It was just somebody made a mistake.
Did you see the photo of the CEO of Wayfair
With
and Ghislaine?
Ghislaine. I saw it. Kamar, I just told you, I'm with you.
Oh.
My head automatically goes, he is in on this thing. He's part of the Epstein scandal. I'm just playing Diablo Avocado for you.
I don't know what I'm with, so it's dangerous for you to be with me, but it's just like too blatant.
Listen, if you went to Wayfair and there was a $10,000 closet that had the first and last name of a kidnapped girl, I'm with you.
I'd have to
Pillows.
go. I'd have to see a
Pillows.
bunch of examples where it is the name of the girl and it's a big sum. You know what I mean?
I
Let
need
me
to
also-
try to buy one of these.
Can I also bring up something that Simon just brought up? Given that they have as many SKUs as they have, imagine how many separate web pages they have with all their different SKUs on it. What do you think the odds are that one of them is just a pillow that someone accidentally put an extra zero on?
Well,
that's what they're saying
This is the
about an Ellen DeGeneres pillow that's supposed to be $100 but is now $10,000.
Eric
And
B. and Rakeem's razor.
of course, because it's a Samir pillow, and Samir is a girl that Ellen DeGeneres has locked in her basement. I mean, it's pretty simple. A plus B equals Ellen DeGeneres' basement.
Totally feasible.
Yeah,
I love these people. This is
totally
great.
feasible. But like where it falls apart for me is so
Not there. It didn't fall apart for you there.
well. That's like I said, straightforward. A plus B equals Samir in the basement. No, but that was not
Yeah.
whatever. I don't really think that. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. They were showing Wayfair, like what it means, the name Wayfair, and it's because waif, like a
A waif. yeah.
prisoner or whatever they called it, and then fair was like selling of something. You know what I mean? Somebody broke it down into some crazy. I'll have to find it.
Sounds like bullshit.
That's what I say. Because then I'm like, well, what does Wayfair mean? Well, it's Wayfair. Like we have the best prices, right?
mean,
I didn't know
never thought of
Wayfair
that.
existed before this came across my desk.
Well, I did because we've bought a lot of patio furniture this summer.
I just picture Kamar now at a desk covered in meteorological paper, Trump documents everywhere.
Well, it's mostly the weather, but yeah, I do have stuff coming
It's
every once in a
mostly
while,
the
conspiracy
weather.
theories and whatnot.
What are you looking for, Simon?
That name thing.
Do you know what I think we need? I'm on it. Don't worry.
We need to find out to get the bottom of this Wayfair. Anyone, keep sending us the links, any information you have to the Reddit, especially. This is a good place for discussion and open up. Did you guys hear about...
Wait. Before we move on, I had a question that I asked him last night for you. If you have a child pedophile ring, do you put it out there on a website that you have this thing?
I think you do it in that way that it's like so ridiculous. Like,
Okay. So you just make it seem so obvious that it has to be?
it can't be real.
Okay, fair enough. I'll let you go now. Keep going. My apologies.
There was some controversy with Jada Smith and Will Smith,
Not controversy. She was sleeping with some younger dude for a while.
but they put on Facebook them sitting down at a table discussing it.
Yeah.
So they're airing out their laundry
Yeah.
to qualm the media or whatever. And their bottom line is, like, we have never said anything, so this is what it is.
I mean, there was rumors they were swingers forever.
I think,
Didn't the person come out? Wasn't that why they had to address it?
I think the person was singing stuff in his songs.
Well, no, he also in an interview, she was super pissed because he in an interview was like, she had the green light from Will Smith. And she was like, I don't need the fucking green light from anyone. And then she went on to be like, we were amicably separated.
I get the impression that she can sleep with a lot of people and he can sleep with a lot of people and she's out there sleeping with a lot of people, but he's not sleeping with a lot of people.
No, the rumor forever is that he is gay.
Yeah, I know. And a Scientologist with Tom Cruise.
They had the discussion, and he seemed a little bit feeling away.
Verklempt.
And I just thought it was interesting. They talked about it on the Joe Budden podcast for an hour.
Ugh. Yeah, what did Mal have to say about it?
It was more, they were talking, I guess, in the social justice way that it was an abuse of power. Because I guess this kid might have been a friend of the family.
What was an abuse of power?
So this guy, August, was a friend of Jaden or Willow or whatever.
Okay.
And he came to the family. I think he had addiction issues.
How is he a friend of theirs? He's like,
Whoa, how old is this kid?
27, I
yeah.
think.
So he's like 5 or 6 years older than the oldest kid.
Okay.
But this is 5 years ago.
Still seems even weirder.
he was a
so he's
20
22 and they're like 15.
I don't know how he comes in the
whatever,
family, but they
19?
spoke to him as a family friend who was going through a tough time, and they all rallied together and got him better.
First of all, abuse of power. If you're like 22 and you get to fuck Jada Pinkett Smith, shut up.
I think
That only works if you're under 16. Anything, like you have to, right? At the age of consent?
Even then, if I'm 16 and Jada Pinkett Smith is like,
No, but that's the only way we can be angry at Jada
Sure.
Pinkett Smith is
Yes.
if it's a pedophile or a rape thing, you know? It's not even, whatever, at that age. But what is the age of consent?
in the States, it's 18.
definitely 22.
Yeah, so there you go.
Definitely 22.
Anyways, we're going to talk about it for another 30 seconds. They talked about it for an hour.
Yeah, well,
Just
they
back
need
and forth.
content.
Do
man.
you want to
I
give
guess
it
so.
an hour?
Don't know how it could happen.
Listen, we don't have a Spotify deal. Maybe they have to.
I had not heard about it till I heard about it on this. And
Zinger.
I was like, this is unbelievable. And I thought it was weird for these celebrities to air out their personal stuff on Facebook.
They're a weird couple, though.
They are a weird couple.
They have weird kids. It's just a weird family.
I agree.
But I still fuck with Will Smith.
What was the last good thing Will Smith did that you're fucking with?
Muhammad Ali.
That was a long time ago.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I fuck with some Prince of Bel-Air.
And also...
I Am Legend.
Just the Fresh Prince, period.
6 degrees of
Yeah.
separation.
Cannot be forgotten how cool he was as a silly rapper when we were kids.
I used to love that shit, man. Parents
They
just
won the
don't
first rap
understand.
Grammy.
They won the first
What
rap
was the
Grammy.
one, Nightmare on My Street?
I can't believe that there's a nightmare. And on my street, my street, my
Such
street.
a good one. man.
Summertime.
Oh, that was even later.
Summertime. Was that Will Smith? And
Summertime.
that was Lost Boys.
No, it was Will Smith for sure. 100%. Getting Jiggy with It. That was right up
Getting Jiggy
before
with
that
It, yeah.
or after that. What was first, Summertime or
But
Getting Jiggy
with it wasn't.
Summertime
Hold
was
on.
way before Getting
Getting
Jiggy.
Jiggy
No,
with
no,
it
no,
wasn't
they were
Fresh
right
Prince
around the same
and
time.
DJ
It
Jazzy
was
Jeff.
just Will Smith.
Getting Jiggy with it is just Will Smith.
Summertime was not DJ Jazzy Jeff.
It was Fresh Prince and DJ Jersey Jeff.
Wow. Are you sure?
Positive. I put my reputation on it.
Okay.
Well, that ain't saying much.
Anyways, it made me feel bad to see Will get dragged through the mud. I like him a lot. He's a nice guy.
Get dragged through the mud by his wife.
Yeah, that bitch.
Well, just by people speculating, so they had to come and be public with it. It's just
I don't
You
think
know
they
what
had to
was
do
she
shit,
was
though.
so
I guess they
hot
did.
in? Jada Pinkett Smith
The
was so
Matrix.
hot in.
Menace to Society.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Kumar.
she was hot in Menace to Society.
So unbelievably hot.
Very attractive. She was banging Tupac back then.
Really.
I believe so.
Interesting.
because they met on, I believe, the Janet Jackson one. What was it called?
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice, I believe. If my rumor skills are,
You are 100% correct, Kamar, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and the Fresh Prince.
I don't know much, but I know my Fresh Prince.
You know that, man. You know that.
Drastic gets invited to Jazzy Jeff's place every summer for his DJ thing.
Nice.
It's like super exclusive.
Well, remember Jeff was on the Fresh Prince. He was always getting
I know, he
tossed
got
out
tossed
for
out, yeah.
hitting on what's
He-
But that's what I'm
dated
saying.
his
It's crazy
sister
that
at
someone
one
that we mini putt with all the time is just constantly rubbing elbows with these fucks.
Yeah,
it's,
that is crazy.
it's weird to me. Are we done then?
Really? Okay.
I was trying to think of one more thing, but I can't.
Well, what about the whole Trudeau thing? That's crazy.
Oh, yes.
man.
So the Wii scandal,
Hold on, wait. Do you think Trudeau is the
this
son of
is
Fidel
amazing.
Castro?
100%.
Thank you.
Okay.
There, give me some.
Okay, fine. You can't touch.
The COVID clap.
Oh, wow.
Anyways,
we're
so-
riding dirty.
So Trudeau sets up this charity to dispense a bunch of federal money to give to students to
And
get
his
them back
family
on track.
ends up with all of it.
Well,
Wasn't his? I thought it was a friends of the family.
friends of the family and family members were working for the charity.
And the charity itself was hiring out or having volunteers work, but compensating them through the charity, but only at $8 an hour. So that it was slave labor to boot on top. Like they were triple dipping these people.
And he's come up with ethics before. It's just like
He's done so, man. You know who's going to be the prime minister?
Peter MacKay.
You got it, buddy.
I think Doug Ford's going to be the prime minister.
I thought so too, but he's not even going to win they don't want him in. They want McKay in to run as a conservative.
His eyes are a little close together, but give him a shot.
Well, my whole
His
thing
eyes
was
are a little
the
close
only
together.
person who can dethrone Justin Trudeau, because I just found out that in Canada, they
There's
can
no
be
term
prime
limit.
minister as
Yeah.
long as they want.
Yep. There's no terms.
Hold on. Stephen Harper was prime minister for 3 terms.
Well, that's 2 terms, 3 terms too many.
But a term isn't even like, it's not, they have to have an election every 4 years. They have an election 2 years and go 6 years of election.
Some people think that Peter MacKay is handsome.
Mm-hmm.
He dated Belinda Carlisle
Stronach.
there, Stronach, whatever. She's kind of
Steel magnet.
She's a steel magnet. Not like a steel magnet that
I-
you would.
I-
Okay,
I got
just
it.
checking.
A billionaire.
But I thought she was a politician.
No, I think she ran for a party.
No, she was definitely a politician. Anyways, okay,
I definitely
that's-
don't care.
That's not my point. My point is people think he's handsome. The only person who can dethrone Justin Trudeau is another handsome guy. That's why it's not going to work for Rob Ford.
They should
Handsome
fight.
takes out handsome.
You don't think if we find out that he's Cuban, that'll do anything?
If we find out that he is Castro's, I mean, that might be his trump card, no pun intended.
She was a member of the House of Commons from 2004 to 2008.
You didn't want that to be true, eh, Kamar?
No, she was that, but she also was the
Steel magnet.
steel magnet.
Magnate.
She still is a steel magnet.
It's a magnate, right?
You're asking the
No,
one that didn't graduate high school?
I'm
Captain
telling
of
you,
industry.
it's a
Okay.
magnate. It's not a magnet. That's
Okay.
why I was confused.
Magnet.
That
She's
well,
a
you knew
steel
what he was
magnet.
saying.
I did,
That's all I
but-
was.
but
I knew he
that's-
wasn't saying she was a steel magnet that you put on your fridge.
Well, it was weird. A steel magnet, like it could have. I
My
didn't
point
know.
was you knew what
I
he
thought
was
that was
saying.
like a political term.
Okay,
you
The
know?
point is
Oh, I
Peter
gotcha.
MacKay is a player.
He is a player. He is a handsome guy.
First of all, why are you guys talking about an election? We don't have an election for another like
handsome
3 years.
takes out handsome.
I think we're discussing all the little missteps Trudeau's made that could come back and bite him hard.
Unless he plays his trump card. I am Castro's son. Let's start the revolution.
Viva Cuba!
One thing they talked about in the Josh Barnett one also was that Chaz is finally done.
yeah,
Yeah, it's they went
they
in.
cleaned it up in 3 hours.
Didn't see that coming.
Well, it took a while.
I think
But
they did
that's-
that
sorry,
De
go ahead.
Blasio burnout thing.
And that's exactly how they did Wall Street too, didn't they? Like,
Occupy.
yeah, it all went on, and then eventually they were just like, yeah, that's it, boom, 3 hours done.
No, Occupy Wall Street was there for months.
Until it wasn't.
Well, yeah, okay, sure. I just feel like this is a little bit different than
Yeah,
that.
I mean, they got rid of this sooner. I agree, but I just feel like
I think
They let these things go
What if
until
it
they
ended
don't
like
want them
Waco?
to
I
go
think this was
anymore.
way different. I think with this one, what they were doing is they needed to prove to the public, like, oh, if you guys
You
think
need
this will work,
police, yeah.
then here we'll show you on camera, and we'll show you what this looks like.
9 deaths.
Yeah, we'll show you what this looks like throughout the week, and we'll
kids
see how you
getting
guys feel
shot.
about it.
Well, what if it ended like Waco?
Yeah,
Did
that
they go
would have
and
been
shoot
crazy.
up the whole
Well,
neighborhood?
that's Civil War shit, man. Like those are the risks you take, I guess, as the government of one of those situations going bad. But
And I would say as these lockdowns come back, you increase the stress and everything.
I totally agree.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens the next couple of weeks.
It's gonna get crazy.
It's crazy right now.
Yeah, it's crazy right now.
Oh, the
I
states.
agree.
The states is a powder keg right now. Arizona's fucked.
All they need is like a heat wave or something.
Arizona is fucked.
Because think about when it's so hot here. Doesn't it make you like you can't think properly, you know?
Well,
I
that's
was
why
walking-
Florida's so messed up.
Yeah.
When it was like 46 the other day, I was walking down the street and all I could think about was, why are my eyelids so hot? Like I've never, it's a thought that's never crossed my mind. I never thought about my eyelids ever in my life.
Your fair skin is not made for the sun.
It's it's actually my blue eyes. I lost my fucking sunglasses last year and dude, it is tough.
Yeah, it is tough, eh? You got sensitive eyelids, you got tiny nostrils.
Ugh, I just have like Kamar said, I got a defective body. That's it.
We got a lemon here.
Yeah. I got a small dick too, people, so just keep that in mind.
Kamar, is that true?
Does Matt have a small dick?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but it doesn't matter because as long as he gets off.
It's true.
Which podcast do you guys think you'd recommend if you had to recommend one of them?
Oh,
I found all of them good.
Fuck, that's tough. I
The
guess
second one.
if you feel like you're having trouble breathing, I would recommend the last one, the breathing guy.
You see, you guys looked at the breathing guy the same way I look at the sleep guy, Dr. Walker.
Yeah, but we rated him high.
No, I'm just saying, after I listened to the sleep guy, I was like, but I didn't look at the breathing guy the same way.
Yeah, again, you have huge nostrils. We've
not-
been there.
Yeah.
Not because of that. I just found a lot of what he was saying was like, it seemed, I don't know. Not everything was proven. Not everything.
What about the
was,
tripping out thing?
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that.
Could you
Like,
breathe heavy for 3 hours?
You're tripping out because you've denied your brain oxygen. Like, put a fucking bag over your head, and at some point you're gonna start tripping out, and then you're gonna pass out.
Yeah. Seemed a little self-inflicted pain.
Again.
Listen, I'm going to read the book. I'll tell you how
And
I feel
he
at the end.
also put that thing in his mouth to make his jaw bigger for his book. And now he just can't stop making his jaw bigger. Like, when is he going to stop? Is he going to look like the
20
dude
pennies.
from
20 pennies.
Family Guy? You know what I mean?
Quagmire.
Yeah, or what's that other show that guy does? The American President. You know, that dude has a huge jaw.
American Dad,
American Dad, yeah.
the American president. It's amazing how he did sometimes.
He looked at the camera. That was interesting. I forgot we're even on camera,
Yeah.
That's when the magic happens.
apparently.
Are we done then?
Slow week, hot week. What can we do? Thank you for all the emails, all the comments, all the messages.
Are we done?
I think that was just
It sounds done. I'm done. I feel like I've gotten my 2 cents in.
I'm very hot.
It's too late for me. I gotta go to bed.
It's midnight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
All
this.
right,
I
keep
gotta
your
edit this
eyes
thing.
open.
Goodbye.
Al.